Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Nick, and today I am back with a very special video. Like always, I am bringing you guys a video on how you yourself can turn $1,000 into $132,537.99. There are three steps in order to achieve this goal slash maybe a dream, and just so you know, it is not as far-fetched as what you probably think. There are many steps, and I'm going to show you guys an example, and there are some stipulations, but we'll get to that later in the video. So it's very important when you think about like budgeting, you think to pay yourself first, right? And what pay yourself first means is it doesn't mean to, go out and spend an absurd of money on something you don't need. Pay yourself first means to invest your money, pay for yourself, right? To invest in yourself. So it could mean invest some money, pay down some student loan debt, anything that is going to benefit you, pay yourself first means. Okay, the way I think of money is as 100%. Like anything else, I always think of percents rather than money. I think you should always think as percents. I think it's better, right? So in order to budget, you have a checking, savings, and you have an investment portfolio, right? And the way I allocate a budget. This isn't my personal budget. I'm far more on the saving and investment than in the checkings. But the way I would do it for, people around like people getting out of college is this is how I would do it. 50% in your checkings, 35% in your savings, 15% in investment. Now this is all reoccurring, so it'll end up being weekly, whatever you make weekly, right? So you'll be constantly investing in the markets, constantly putting your money in a savings account, constantly keeping your money at float in a checkings account, and that will equal 100%, which is the total. So now let's talk a little bit about checkings, right? I said 50% for that, is pay your bills, pay your homeowners, pay rent, pay your car payment, do all of that stuff. Leave yourself a little bit of fun money, maybe some coffee money, maybe you're going out on a Friday night, maybe, something like that. Keep that in your checkings. Savings, 35%. 35% still a lot of money. I'd rather you put that in your investments, but I understand people have, oh shit money, right? Like we have like, oh shit, something happened. So, on your savings account, you'll get monthly quarter dividends. The goal is to save. And, it's just like if you need anything, say the tires go in your car, you have money in your savings account. You don't have to use a credit card. It's very important that we save and we think ahead for future things that may happen. And then investments, 15%, we're thinking long term, stocks, real estate, ETFs, bonds, cryptocurrency, anything. We could really buy anything with our investments that we choose to, but we want to be long term and not short term. So we want to chase dividends. There's a lot that we want to do. So now I have an example for you. This 1,000 will turn into 132,000. So let's say you just got out of college, you found your job, they want to pay you $5,000 a month, which equals $60,000 a year, right? In order for this 1,000 to turn into 132,000, this is what you need to do. Checkings account, which is $2,500 a month, $30,000 a year. That's what you're spending. You're spending half of your income. It's not ideal, but it's not horrible. We want to try to get that lowered. Okay, your savings, you're saving $1,750 a month. That equals $21,000 a year. It's really good. You're ahead of most people at that point. Investments, $750 a month. $750 a month, reoccurring every month, which will be $9,000 a year. Right. So that total is $5,000 a month, and that equals $60,000 a year. So in order for this to work, there's a couple more things you have to get to, but we'll get to it. But I know that you may be thinking, oh, Nick, this is clickbait. No, this is very ideal because a lot of people will come out of college and this is what they will be making about. And now this is before taxes, so it'll probably be a little low. I didn't want to do after taxes because I don't know what your tax rate is, and that's too much work. I don't get paid enough to do that, quite frankly. So now let me show you guys the formula, and you guys could look on investor.gov and you guys could plug it in. I want to show you guys the formula on investor.gov, but I've been having a lot of issues with transferring the files, so I don't want anything to go by. So just take my word. You can put it into investor.gov. I promise you it works. Oh, why did I do that? Sorry. My bad. Wait, cancel. Hold on 1 second. Compound interest calculator. Our starting investment is 1,000. We have a reinvesting of $750. 8% compounded, that's typical for investments. Some of us could shoot for 13% is like great. You're doing great at 13. 10% is good. Compound 8% is just, right there, you're moving, right? And it also depends on the markets. You're keeping this in for 10 years, but if we did, a typical 40-year term, you'd have over $2 million. But I just wanted to give you guys a 10-year number. But yeah, this is great. It's very ideal. You're not going to reach 8% every year. One year you might have 4%. If we have a recession next year, you might hit 2%. But there will be years that you'll hit 13%, 10%, 8%. So it'll all even itself out. So if you do that at an 8% interest rate, 10 years, recurring of 750, and a starting investment of $1,000, after 10 years you will have $132,537.99. If you did not invest that $9,000 that we put away each year for investments, that would only be $90,000. You are missing out on $42,537.99. That's a Tesla. That's a down payment on a house. That's a lot of things right there. That's someone else's yearly income. Okay? So please, be smart, budget your money, plan accordingly, invest ahead, think about more people, right? Think about helping somebody. Okay, but think ahead is the best thing to do. That's going to conclude the video for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. I had a hard time because this is my second take on the video. I had a hard time uploading the first one with the files. So I really hope you guys like it. I think this one's better than the first one, to be honest with you. I did it last night and I had a rough time with it. But like anything, if you guys want any advice, or not advice, I'm not giving out advice. I'm not a charity case. If you guys want any help below, let me know. And if you guys have any feedback, let me know. If you guys want a free stock on Robinhood, sign up with my referral code down below. We'll both get a free stuff. We love free stuff. Okay, let me know what you got. I'll let you know what I got. It's dope. Crypto, spend $100, get $10. We love free Bitcoin. Give me some suggestions for Friday for the free stock. I'm thinking IBM because they just did something huge with blockchain, and I'm actually like going insane about it. I think it's one of the best buys that you could potentially make in 2019. But that's going to conclude the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Have